Good morning, students. This is Murthy, sir. In the last class, you have learnt about what is biodiversity, why is diversity in animals more than plants, what are variations, the different examples for variations in plants, animals, and humans. Today, let us learn further about this concept, biodiversity and conservation. Biodiversity is the shortened form of two words biological and diversity. It refers to all the variety of life that can be found on Earth plants, animals, fungi, and microorganisms, as well as to the communities that they form and the habitats in which they live. Diversity in animals is more than plants, as animals are more evolved and they have the ability of locomotion. Wildlife conservation is the practice of protecting plant and animal species and their habitats. As part of the world's ecosystems, wildlife provides balance and stability to nature's processes. The goal of wildlife conservation is to ensure the survival of these species and to educate people on living sustainably with other species. Living sustainably, it means utilizing the natural resources in a judicious manner without wasting them and without causing any harm to the environment. Every species is important in the ecosystem. All plants, animals, and humans are interlinked and interdependent on each other. If species of plants and animals are disturbed, they will degrade the environment and may threaten the human being's own existence. Therefore, the conservation of species is important. Now, let us learn about endemic species. Endemic species or plant and animal species that are found in a particular geographical region and nowhere else in the world. Some species are endemic to a continent while the others can be endemic to an island. For example, lemurs of Madagascar and tortoises of Galapagos Islands. Kiwi birds are endemic to New Zealand. Here you can see the kiwi bird, it has a long beak. Kangaroos are endemic to Australia. Kangaroos they contain a marsupial pouch to take care of its baby. Now let us learn about endangered species. Endangered species are those considered to be at risk of extinction, meaning that there are so few left of their kind that they could disappear from the planet altogether. Now let us see some examples of most endangered animals. Mountain gorilla, Zawan rhinoceros, Komodo dragon, koala bear, giant panda, kagu, snow leopard, Siberian tiger, African wild dog, California condor. All these are endangered animals. Now let us learn about extinct animals. When a species permanently disappears from the earth, then we call it as extinct. Extinction is the disappearance of a species or large group of organisms. It occurs naturally over time or it results from a change in the environment. Now let us see one example how extinction happens. A population of birds or trees living next to the ocean can be killed off by a hurricane. If that organism does not live anywhere else, the species becomes extinct. Dodo bird is an example for extinct species. It became extinct as it was consumed more for its meat. Dinosaur is another example for extinct species. Dinosaurs dominated the earth during Jurassic period. Dinosaurs are huge reptiles. They became extinct as they could not adapt to the changing environmental conditions during Jurassic period. Students, I think most of you have seen the movie Jurassic Park, directed by Steven Spielberg. It is a wonderful movie about dinosaurs. Now let us learn about IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources. This international organization changed its name to the International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources in the year 1956 with the acronym IUCN. Currently, there are more than 1,20,000 species on the IUCN Red List, with more than 32,000 species threatened with extinction, including 41% of amphibians, 34% of conifers, 33% of reef building corals, coral reefs, 26% of mammals, and 14% of birds. All these are there in IUCN Red List. IUCN Red List was first published in the year 1964. IUCN Global Species Program. It works with the IUCN Species Survival Commission. The function of IUCN is to access the conservation status of species, subspecies, varieties, and even selected subpopulations on global scale. IUCN highlights the taxa threatened with extinction and thereby promotes their conservation. Now let us learn about IUCN Red Data Book. The Red Data Book is the state document established for documenting rare and endangered species of animals, plants, and fungi, as well as some local subspecies that exist within the territory of the state or country.